Don't let them get too close to you. You need to kill them from a distance. Faraday must be really desperate if he's willing to destroy his creations to stop us. Don't let them get too close to you.
Most ezek sőkolnak elfogyni.
I was always more of a cat person myself. I've had just about enough of this. Whatever he believes, he's too dangerous to be left out here. We need to find him, now.
A fele pedig ott is van egy lád.
Another dead end. There must be some way through.
Look how you corrupted my life's work. Haven't you seen enough? Perhaps you need more evidence.
Punishment is meted out swiftly and painfully.
I'm really getting sick of these walking boxes. All those years Faraday was babbling in his cell.
I cannot harm or violate. Allow me harm a human being. Except
I've fought a lot of strange things in my time, but today has to be the strangest. They're relentless. Stop them! If this technology ever gets out, it means the end of the army. Who would need a real soldier? Who'd want to be one?
bow down before me, you obnoxious sack of bullets.
General Turner must have plans for all these creatures. That's why he set Faraday loose. I think there's a way through the roof. Come on.
Incredible news. I have received word that King Logan himself is planning to visit the island. He wishes to speak with me in person. No doubt to congratulate me on all the advances I have made, and on transforming Bowerstone slums into a happy and productive place. I shall have to record a special welcome message for Huxley.
Ja, ott 3 helyen kell kikapcsolni az áramot. Aha.
I am a troubled man today. King Logan presented me with a most unexpected request. He wishes me to adapt my creations and build an army. He assures me it is required to defend Albion, but I have serious misgivings. My creations are meant for peace and the betterment of mankind. I will begin making changes to them, but I will not activate a single one unless I have assurances as to their ultimate use.
És úgy látom, hogy itt is más ruhaszettet lehet összeszedni a ládákból, tehát akkor az a... az a fogói ruha az elvileg ott van az előző szigeten. Valahol.
You've taken my work. You've taken years of my life. But you cannot take my soul. No, that is out of reach even to Albion's ruler.
Logan must have driven him insane. He made him turn this place into a war factory. General Turner must have plans for all these creatures. That's why he set Faraday loose.
Cease your breeding at once.
Think of what your brother would have done if he'd had an army of automatons at his command. Stop them!
It is not polite to resist attempted murder.
I'm really getting sick of these walking boxes. All those years Faraday was babbling in his cell. I had no idea this is what it was all about.
There is no place on Earth for misfortune.
How many more of these things are there? I've fought a lot of strange things. They're relentless. Let's hope that's the last of them.
Sátana. Ott is van egy ilyen áramgenerátor lent. Nem látod a leugrani? Nem.
This is it, the last factory. He has to be here somewhere. What if it was all just recorded messages? He's been playing with us.
Is this the perfect soldier you wanted, Your Majesty? Well, you shall never have it.
Ez konkrétan vasember.
designed this suit to be the most powerful weapon that has ever existed. Allow me to demonstrate. Why won't you leave an old man alone? Leave me alone!
A Faraday industries upon your evening head. You are an insignificant mote of dust, and I am a feather duster. You have been born before.
Well then, I'm ready. Your brother destroyed everything I cared for. You may as well kill me.
We should take him back to the keep. We can take care of his wounds there.
I'm not like my brother. You're safe now.
Jó kis boss fight volt amúgy.
Thank you. I should not have judged you so hastily, Your Majesty.
You have been through a lot, Mr. Faraday. But now that we know the truth, your life will return to normal.
Very good. He will be released as soon as his wounds are healed.
Itt vannak a könyvek, amit összeszedtem. Jó. Úgy találok valamit a börtönön belül.
You. It was you.
I'm not supposed to be in here. I'm supposed to be...
Nothing makes a man free like controlling a prison.
Greetings, ma'am.
Nem hiszem.
My lady.
Ó,
Your orders, ma'am.
nincs azért csak.
Awaiting your command, my lady. Dennis had the bright idea of holding competitions between the prisoners. He said we should have them
This
stripped down
was
to
a
their pants and run around the
knockout.
sort of course we could devise for our entertainment. I can't put my finger on it, but something tells me it's a bad idea.
My name is General Solomon Turner, and I wish to make a record of the decision I have come to, and the reasons for making it. I have served in the Albion Army for 35 years, fought alongside fine soldiers such as Major Swift and Walter Beck, and seen many changes before our land. I always believed in my work to protect
Az is lehet, hogy itt van a
and it is because
börtönben
of
az
this belief that I
utolsó
can't, in good conscience,
ugóruha.
continue to serve the man who sits on the throne.
Valahol.
It is in observing the character and actions of King Logan that I have come to the most important realization of my life. This monarchy we live under is an evil system. It must be destroyed, by any means necessary. And I am willing to lead the revolution.
Prognosis not good. We'll definitely live. And I'd prefer it was otherwise, for personal reasons.
Ah, Your Majesty. Hello.
Nothing to report, Your Majesty.
Hol lehet itt lefele menni? Ja, itt vannak ezek a kínzó cuccok. A történelem naplójában már csak egy hiányzik. Ez úgy nem rossz.
I'm not gonna lie, Your Majesty. Keeping these
Szerintem.
Your attitude's been much improved since we had that little talk. When was the last time? How's your name?
How do I look? I'm angry!
Ah, my queen. I have eagerly awaited your return. I have made an extraordinary discovery.
Just tell her what my men found out, Hobson.
Why, it was a wholly collaborative effort. Without my supervision, who knows when...
Just tell me.
Of course, indeed. As you know, the second prisoner is the alchemist and alleged witch, Mary Godwin. A rather foul and malevolent woman, by all accounts. We have uncovered files on experiments so grotesque, I don't mind admitting I lost part of my supper while reading them.
Get to the point, Hobson.
Yes. Well, it seems that before she turned to foul necromancy, she came from a well-to-do family. We believe she may be hiding out at her grandfather's long-abandoned and rather opulent estate.
I have the coordinates. I'll wait for you at the pier. The sooner we capture this woman, the better.
And I shall continue leading the investigation into General Turner. There really seems to be so little information on the man. It's as if he had taken his records with him.
Ide is kell valami könyv. Lol? Hány könyv van akkor? Meg... Még szerintem ez lesz a bosszorkánynak a része. Valószínű.
Your Majesty.
At your service, my queen.
el voltam. Nekem biztos, mert ez az ajtó zárva volt, azt hiszem. Igen, a ládát ki is nyitottam. Ja, menjünk tovább akkor.
I don't mind admitting I'm rather looking forward to more action. Too many years sitting at a desk.
I know exactly how you feel.
Shall we go then? The estate has been abandoned for years, but there are definite signs of life here. I think we've found Mary Godwin's hiding place, all right. This place represents everything General Turner despises. Old money, aristocracy, nepotism. You may find when you meet him that you have something in common. You're both revolutionaries.
Then why does he want me dead?
You stopped being a rebel. You became queen.
Ebben mi lesz olyan? Rubin. Hát, valami ruhára számítottam. Ez bolond ez a kutya, ezt már kinyitottam azt a ládát. Na mindegy.
The Godwins had curious notions about art. No wonder Witchcraft Mary turned out the way she did. She probably grew up looking at these things. I almost feel like they're watching me. The sooner we get off this island. What a surprise. They're alive. I never really believed those rumors about this estate housing the world's largest menagerie. If the Godwins were mad enough to keep Balverines, who knows what else we'll find here.
I've studied these kindred souls all my life, striven to understand their true nature, to capture their essence. The day is fast approaching when all that is human inside
There's the main
me
house.
will die.
Come on.
When
Witchcraft
I will
Mary has to be
finally
somewhere in this
be
demented zoo.
free and exist amongst the pure.
Sivatagi fúria csukjája. Itt miért ilyen sivatagi fúria tudtam? amúgy.
I'd heard her experiments involved electrical currents. They make good deterrents, too. We could use something like this at the keep. Let's go. There must be a way around them. It looks more and more like Mary swapped one prison for another. Except she's in charge of this one. Another of the rumors about Witchcraft Mary. Necromancy. I never thought there was any truth to it. Someone digging up corpses. But I'm guessing this has something to do with it. These are like no hollow men I've ever seen. They're much more ancient. They're trying to stay out of the light. There's something else going on here. This is no zoo.
Ezeket meg se tudom ütni.
It's true then. Mary has been playing with dark magics.
Jó.
What is she thinking, creating Hollow Men? It's against nature. It's obscene. General Turner can't be planning to create an army out of Balverines and Hollow Men. It's just too preposterous. If she successfully created Hollow Men, I can't imagine what else she's managed to do. We should collect all her research papers. She may belong in a cell, but this is science the world has never seen the likes of before.
Majd biztos összeszedem a könyveket.
Doesn't look like we're getting around these gates, but there must be some way of cutting the power to them.
It was not difficult to communicate with the pack of Balverines that roam the estate freely. Their aggression, as with most of the pure, comes
I
from
think I can shut this down.
fundamental
It's not too different to the
hatred of
generator in the keep's
humanity.
torture chamber.
They saw in me the
great.
same hatred.
Get ready for some company.
Through some simple
those things away from
experiments, I was able to make Balverines and Hollow Men collaborate. They will need to
These
come
circuits are
together.
unlike anything I've seen before. She must have trained them to protect the generator. I'm working as fast as I can.
még nincs ellenünk. Majd holnap lesz.
I'm working as fast as I can.
Sokan vannak ezek.
She must have trained them to protect the generator. I'm almost finished. I'm working as fast as I can. These circuits are unlike anything I've seen before. That should do the trick. The generator was quite crude. Nothing like Faraday's technology. What's remarkable is how she's managed to get Hollow Man and Baldur to fight side by side. I've never heard of such a thing happening before. If someone combined that knowledge with Faraday's machines, who knows what they could accomplish?
Most innen jöttünk. Ja nem, erről jöttünk. Akkor erre mi van? Most mi? Mi a francon? Ott mentem be és... Ja, hogy így körbejöttem. Jó, csak ez itt nem volt nyitva. Ez is áram alatt volt ez a kapu. Így már értem. Meg van egy láda, csak oda nem tudok bemenni.
Well, we can either try to wade through the rubble, or we can find another way in. Such as that cave over there. It seems more like Witchcraft Mary's style, anyway. Let's hope she keeps her pets out of the house.
Hát gondolom, akik nyomják, azok kapnak ilyen early access-t. De hivatalosan holnap jelenik meg a játék.
This was probably one of the best stocked sellers in Albion once. Smells like most of it turned to vinegar. It didn't stop someone from emptying these bottles, though. Do you hear that? Come on. I was wondering when we come across them. It just isn't a proper zoo without hobs.
Meg azt se tudom, hogy van egyáltalán olyan létszőszódatnak, akik megveszik. Igen.
We should step lightly, though I doubt any noise on Earth could wake them.
And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Each time you
Is that
kiss
dead
my
fish
gills,
talking?
it gives me fishy chills. And when you touch my scales, my little fishy heart
You'd think they'd
fails.
lose their taste for fighting after all that
But
rancid
baby,
wine.
don't you treat me rough. Can't you see I'm already stuffed? And tell me that your love is earnest, or you're as
Witchcraft
bad as
Marys.
a taxidermist. One more time. Each time you kiss my gills, it gives me fishy chills.
At least the fish has shut up. Is there
Cheers,
nothing normal on this
ahoy.
island? Come on, let's go before it starts singing again. Just when you think it can't get any worse. An indoor graveyard. At least there's only one wisp.
Kicsit a könyv. Esetleg.
Here's another of Mary's notebooks. She mentions General Turner in this one. Sounds like he won her over to his cause. Oh,
Semmit nem látok. Ott, mintha lenne valami rossztalan.
how are such creatures even possible? We have to put an end to this.
Mondjuk így külön early access-hez kulcsot nem küldtek, úgymond. Tehát így nem tudom, hogy...
Mary has taken her experiments too far.
Lehet, hogy nincs igazából.
I'm not sure how many more of these encounters I can take.
És amúgy miért így mozgok, hogy így... Érdekes.
My return to the estate has brought me life again. I can finally continue the work I was forced to abandon. I owe my freedom to one man, a soldier who understands me like no other human has ever understood me. He has taken a great interest in my research and has promised great changes to come.
More Hobbs. What the hell is wrong with them? What are all these hellish experiments
Purification
for?
to the whole of Albion.
Mary can't be far from here. General Turner has got a lot to answer for. We wouldn't be in this mess if he hadn't won Witchcraft Mary over. Not that I'm surprised. You haven't met him, but believe me, he's the most charismatic, most persuasive man you'll ever meet.
Na, nem számítottam, hogy ez ki fog nyílni.
The work is complete at last. My day of purification has come.
Na, ez is 4 előtt.
We must be getting close to her. Whatever she's been doing with these creatures, we're gonna find out soon. Better get your weapon ready. I'm noticing a pattern here. We walk in, things try to kill us. Told you. We have to kill.
Oké, toxikus vérfarkasok. Még a vérfarkas lehet fokozni, érted?
We should burn this island to the ground. Only a sick mind could have created this nightmare. What are those vats? None of these creatures were meant to be. Where are you, Mary?
Nem tudom, mit lövök amúgy.
I'm not sure how much more of this place I could take. Can you hear that? It must be her. Come on.
Majdnem úgy néz ki, mint a karaktere. Megérte. Monóvá változott. És mi folyik itt?
Not this form again. Please don't let me live this way. Kill me, I beg you.
She doesn't know what she's saying. We should take her back to the keep. She needs special care.
Don't worry. Everything's going to be all right.
We'll do what we can for her. When she's well enough, perhaps we can send her to a more adequate facility. She needs more help than we can give her. We still need to find General Turner. I'll meet you in the records room. Perhaps Hobson and my men have uncovered his location.
Ja, és akkor most... Nem, itt van. Bosszoltány. Faraday hol? Ki miért van nyitva a cellája? Jó? Érdekes.
What happened?
It was Turner. He's been here all along. He never left the island.
Where's Hobson?
He took him. Turner's been playing with us, playing with you. This is what he wanted all along, to lure you into a trap. He's been using hidden passages behind the walls. He's somewhere in the prison. I don't care what happens to Hobson, but we have to find Turner. He left through here.
Hősök és gonoszok. Ez az utolsó.
I know it's a trap, but I'm not sure Turner realizes who he's dealing with. He hasn't seen you fight like I have. We should be careful. He must have something prepared for us.
I have begun the process of revolution in the quietest way possible. Talking to those I trust most, engaging the mood of the troops. It is clear that when the time comes, many among our ranks will join me in an uprising. We have all seen the ever-deepening chasm in our society, and the way our people have been oppressed by the king. Even worse, we have all at one time or another been the instrument of that oppression. Change is coming to Albion. It is inevitable.
A Turner naplójában látom az összeset, még ott is van valami könyvben. Oda nem tudok bemenni.
This is the pit. If he's hiding with all these lunatics... He set them free. The bastard set them free.
Na már megint. Egyszer már kiszabadultak és megöltem az összeset. És ezek honnan jöttek már? Ez mi volt?
At least they're out of their misery now.
You're hurt.
I'll be all right. I'm no hero, though.
Stay here. I can deal with Turner alone.
I'm sure you can. You have powers the rest of us can only dream of. There might be more coming. Go. I'll hold them off while I can.
Nem tudom, hogy tartja fel. Közben majd meghal. Amúgy. De visszasúljon.
It's all right, Hobson.
There was no third prisoner. It was all him.
It's time for your treatment, Your Majesty.
És Miltonnak is átmosták az agyát. De akkor ezek szerint végig elvenünk volt. Csak úgymond tettette magát.
Good. I was afraid I might have set too high a charge. But then, you have powers the rest of us can only dream of. Hobson was mistaken. There was a third prisoner. General Turner, the finest soldier I ever served under, the finest man I ever knew, died 6 months ago. I couldn't save his life, but I wasn't going to let everything he believed in die with him. You see, it's time for a true revolution. And how does one bring down a queen? How does one bring down a hero? By becoming one. Forgive me, Your Majesty. It worked. To the end of kings and queens.
Ja, és akkor most átváltozik a királynő.
All hail the Queen of Albion. Do you see now who the real enemy is? I am you. And only one of us can live. Leave my dog alone. Do you know how many people I've seen die for someone else's cause? How much blood I've seen spilled in the name of the crown? And how many have wasted away in prison like this one just for speaking their minds? You called yourself a revolutionary, but what changed? We swapped one ruler for another. What gives you the right to dictate our lives? Your hero blood. Do you think it makes you better than us? Well, now it's my blood too. Witchcraft Mary may have been insane, but her work was inspired. I studied it for years before she did. But she didn't know how to use the knowledge. Why become a filthy beast when you can become a god? General Turner wanted a military coup, but I've had a better idea. I will simply take your place. I've seen how you behave. I've seen how you fight, how you make decisions. I know how to be you. And as Queen of Albion, I will end the crown forever. I watched Turner rot in his cell, too sick to save. I took care of him as best I could. And I learned the truth about our supposedly glorious Albion. Two identical heroes can't overcome each other. We would be locked in battle forever, always evenly matched. But I made sure the prisoners on this floor did some of my work. Now, I'm strong. watched you use these powers, Tiny, to feel them coursing through me. It's incredible. You showed your worth when you spared Faraday's life, but as long as you wear the crown, you are the enemy of the people. I know many who wouldn't have taken pity on Mary, but that doesn't mean that you should decide the fate of a whole country. A soldier must do what is necessary to protect his nation. When I sit on the throne of Albion, I will reverse every bad decision you ever made, and then I will free the people from the rule of the crown. It's a pity you won't see such a brutal. The people of Albion will rule themselves, and the army will be there.
Another revolution has failed. Perhaps it's as it should be. I don't know that I could ever have given up such power. Just remember this, Queen. Albion doesn't need you to sit on its throne. One day, the people will claim their freedom.
That was quite an extraordinary and most unpleasant turn of events, if you don't mind me saying so. I never did trust Commander Milton, of course, but to attempt a coup by taking your place, why, it's diabolical. His death should serve as an example to all. And to think he was loyal to a traitor like General Turner. We should be thankful the General was a rather sick man when he was imprisoned, or Milton might have let him walk free.
Okay.
Have you checked the sanctuary shop?
Ja, de még... A démon kapu. Az hiányzik egy ruha a fogóvészetből. És akkor hol volt a bosszúakány? Hát itt mi van? Itt is van valami. Itt volt a Faraday. Ja, hát igazából még ezeket a küldőket megcsinálhatom éppen. De úgy magának a DLC-nek egyébként vége lett így.
I like you, Your Majesty, and I'd say that
Ez így nagyjából annyi volt, hogy át akarta venni a helyemet ez a Milton parancsnok.
Let me give you a status update on the prison. We've accounted for all prisoners. All living inmates are secure, and final casualty tolls are being tabulated as we speak. The perimeter has been inspected, with security breaches identified and repaired. Patrols have returned to normal, with guard shifts rotating every 6 hours. We're all sleeping easier since you ran down those thugs, and the cemetery's quiet. And so now, I don't know. Your Majesty, I've performed all my duties. Now's the time when I'd normally await further orders, but I'm not likely to get any with Commander Milton no longer, in command. He had a set of books which covered different aspects of the penal system. They'd be awfully useful, but they disappeared during the riot. I think we'll keep an eye out for them.
Ja, det är det inga uppgående. Det var... Aha. Közben hozzáférhetetlen területeket kinyitja.
I could rely on you. This set of keys should give you access to all areas of the island. And my house home. I'm gonna need those back, if it's all the same to you.
Most lehet nem fogok elmenni könyveket keresni.
Welcome to...
Most oké, hogy elvileg hozzáférek mindenhez, de... Ez eltartana egy darabig, mert összeszedem azt az 5 könyvet. Hát még megnézem ezt. Ez a Hux Limitator.
Hello, and welcome to Clockwork Island, where a wonderful vision of the future awaits you. I am sorry, I really must amend my greeting. I regret to inform you that normal visits are suspended due to the higher than usual risk of death. Professor Faraday's creations are currently stuck in murderous mode. I, however, pose no threat. The Huxley model is programmed for non-violent interaction only, and since I am the only model currently in existence, I have no one to interact with. This has activated my loneliness mode. With the right components, I could construct a new companion for myself, but my programming requires me to remain here unless escorting visitors. Perhaps you could obtain these items while pacifying the less tourist-friendly models in the process. I calculate your chances of success at well over 50%. And your chances of survival are only slightly lower. How very gracious of you. Please return the materials to me as soon as possible. I am a social robot, and having no one to talk with is causing me agony and rust. Why the Professor programmed me to be able to experience agony is beyond my ability to comprehend. He is a great man.
Na jó, hát igazából ugye a főküldiket megcsináltam, ez a 2 mellékküldi van is. Ennyi. Meg az egy démon kapu. Azt megcsinálom streamen kívül. Na jó, akkor ennyi volt már a stream, úgyhogy jó pihenés. Hali-hali.